That's a big question. It's a loaded question. I'm invested in York for many reasons. First and foremost, because I live here, and this is where I went to college. This is where we have had our family. So we want to preserve it and get it ready for the next generation, and to keep building a community and keep growing.
Because it's my home, and I think that underneath all of the bad that we hear in the news, I feel like it's such a great place, and it can grow and it can thrive. And I think that for every piece of bad, there's good. And the people that I've met here, they sort of embrace you, and it's more of a family than a community.
York has become my home over the last 20 years. And the one thing that really connected me with York is the diversity of the people that lived here. I started in York at working at Martin Library and Ferguson Elementary School, and that's where I was introduced to all of the different children that represent the city of York, and that's when my heart was just attached to wanting to work in this city and to invest my life in changing the lives of our community.
York has been my hometown for almost 40 years, and you want to make your hometown as great as it can be. And one of the ways I get to do that is by being the librarian at Kreitz Creek Library in Hellam. I have the best job in the world.
I actually moved here my senior year of high school, and my dad is actually born and raised. He's a York man, and my grandmother was very heavily involved in the community. She was on all kinds of boards and councils, and I think that seeing her love for the community is what made me realize, hey, maybe I should stick around and see why she loved it so much.
York has a lot to offer. It has a hometown feel. You're able to get to know people. It's not like a big city that people who walk by on the street are strangers. We have a diverse area in that we've got a city feel downtown, some wonderful restaurants. We have fresh produce and farms nearby that people can go to and get some great food. Lots of opportunities, lots of artists, lots of ability to create art in York County. When I see people come into the library, it's amazing to me to see how they know each other from other places. So I see a lot of community being built by all the things that you can do in York County.
I can walk to work, I can walk downtown to do what I need to do, and it's also close enough to get out to the major shopping centers and the mall and that kind of stuff if I want to do that.
When I first moved here, I went to York College, fell in love with the city, with downtown, with the restaurants and the life downtown. And I also volunteered at Olivia's House, which was a children's grief and loss center during my college internship, and fell in love with their mission and the work that they do around town. So I knew that I wanted to stay in York so I could be connected to their organization, but do more for children in York. And that led me to the library. My degree is in writing and theater, so it fit perfectly with the library and our mission of promoting literacy.